Hello everyone, I'm Tokoto, and today I'll be showing you guys this new Bionicle book, activity book. It's called Quest for the Mask of Power, and it's a book that has activities, comics, and a so-called collector's mask. And I just did air quotes behind the camera because in the book we get this mask. This is Kimu's protector mask, and it's not a collector's mask at all. Because we got this mask in Mask Maker for Skull Grinder set, and there's nothing new about the mask. Nothing unique about it. If they added something onto this, but yeah, I don't get how this is a collector's mask. And guys, just don't go in the comments and say, "Oh, it's a 7-year-old book." Yeah, I know it's for younger ages book, but I got this book because I like to collect Bionicle books and other things, so I got it for the heck of it. And plus, it was cheap for $8. So yeah. I'll show you guys the whole book, and we'll get right on to it. So, that's where the mask was on the cover, in the book. But, yeah, there's the mask, if you guys want to see it. There's the front, the inside of it. But, yeah, that's pretty much it for the mask, which I will have to use in a little bit. On this page, we have the island of Okoto. I'm not sure, this is a different, design of it, like, art style. I'm not sure, but it's just a legend up here, and I'll read it. It all began a long time ago. Okoto was a peaceful and vibrant place. The island was split into 6 different realms. Yeah, it says realms. I do not understand why it says realms, because I thought they were regions, not realms. So yeah, and it will be going on more in this book of realms. So yeah, I'll continue reading. Each ruled by a different element and tribe. Its inhabitants lived in harmony with one another, respecting other tribes and sharing the joy of life. So yeah, it just shows the island of Okoto. We go on the next page. It just talks about the mask makers. 2 brothers, Makuta and Kimu, used 6 elements from Okoto Island to create mask of power for its inhabitants. They had 1 mask each. Makuta wore the mask control, and Kimu wore the mask creation. Find all the masks and brothers made in the grid, and it's kind of like a word search. There's this mask right here, mask right here, and mask right here, and so on. So yeah, it's just like a little word search. And then this page I found pretty interesting. It says the mask of power. The mask created by ancient mask makers had different properties. I think I said that right, or I'm not sure how to say that. I think properties, yeah, and shapes. But the method to make them was always the same. Put your mask close to the shapes on the page. The matching ones will tell troops about the mask of power and the creators. That's what I was talking about earlier, but I had to use the protector mask. See, it has some pretty interesting things, like the powerful mask of time belonged to Kimu. Now, it's like it doesn't fit this shape does not fit the size of this mask, and that means it's not true. So I did that, and I also checked in the back of the book, because that's where it has all the answers, and it's not true. And this one wasn't true either. It says Makuta made the mask control for himself, and I put over that. Not true. But, yeah. The rest of them are true. Like, it asks, like, nobody was mighty enough to wear the mask of power. Put over that. It's true. And then I put in 1 mask of power only contained the might of 1 single element. And then, yeah, that's true. And then, Akeem was much better at making masks than his brother. Yep, that's true, and I will show the right answers in the back of the book, of course. But, yeah, that's pretty much it for this page. And then we're going to our first comic of the book. I have 2, and it just tells the legend, and I'll read it to you guys. And you can pause the video if you want to see the pictures. I think that's a different art style. It's a pretty different art style. Some of it you see is chopped right out from the animations, like this one and this one. But, yeah, I will read it to you guys. So it says, a long time ago on the mythical island of Okoto, all lived in peace and harmony. And it shows like protectors and jungle region or jungle realm, all the different elements. And it says from the island's elemental forces, 2 brothers known as the mask makers created a mask of power. And you see Kimu and Makuta not lighted up like a, I don't know, it's Kimu and Makuta out, their faces showing. And it says each brother had a special mask. Makuta had the mask control, and Kimu the mask creation. The brothers provided the miners with many masks, but Akimu's were the most treasured. His brother became envious and forged an evil plan. A scarred law so that no mask can contain more than one power element. Otherwise, it would become too dangerous. Flip the page and continues on with the comic. It says, but Makuta made the strongest mask of all time, the mask of ultimate power. His mask called the Power. When Makuta put it on, it took control over. Can't even speak today. It took control of him. Oh, that's a cool image. And the island began to shake and crumble. Realizing what his brother had done, Ikimu managed to knock the mask from. I was like, it's kind of like different wording from the animations. Like it says, realizing what his brother had done, Ikimu managed to knock the mask from Makuta's face. In the animations, I think it was like the narrator said, off from Makuta's face. But yeah, it shows Ikimu, and then you see Ikimu knock the mask of ultimate power off Makuta's face. Then a shockwave roll across the island and send both brothers into an endless sleep. And the masks were can't speak. The masks were scattered all across the island, waiting for a time when someone would come looking for them. Here's his mask creation, control, and ultimate power. And I don't know why it's in the forge. It's kind of weird. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for the Legend comic. And we go on to the next page. It says the Spider Plague. And this is weird because there's skull spiders in all different kinds of colors. Like orange and so on. Like I think that's pink. I'm not sure. We got red right there and orange again. I think it's like a darker orange. That's a lighter orange. You got some light green, got some dark green, and like, yeah. You guys can take a look at this page for yourself. For like any skull spider colors, if you can point out. I'll read this. The inhabitants of Koto were attacked by skull spiders. These foul beasts were sent there by their master to find all the masks. Find and mark two. I won't read the game on here, but it's like, it says, find and mark 2 identical spiders in the swarm. Watch out for the sharp limbs of the skull beast. Alright, that's pretty much it for that page. He said to find 2 identical ones, and I think those are the 2. I may be right. I think I am. Next one we have the prophecy. And go right in. I'll start this page right now. It says realm of water, realm of jungle, realm of fire, realm of earth, realm of stone, realm of ice. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. I'll read it. The prophecy. Protectors of the island foresaw that help will come from space, and the evil spiders will be defeated. Untangle the lines and find out which realm each protector used to look after. Oh, okay. See this like protector of ice goes up there. Region of ice, protector of earth, Korugo. That's Isotor, Gavorda, Narmodo, Vizuna, and Noku. I just want to point out the names real quick, but yeah, he's gonna point about what region they go to. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that page. And then it says the heroes arrived. The prophecy was true. 6 Toa fell from the sky onto the island. Each landed in a realm connected with a different element. Help the islanders recognize their new guests. Match each master with his or her description by drawing lines between. So you just have to put the right description. So you know, number 1 blonde and C, because that's Pohatu. Liwa, that's 2. So Liwa is what? E. So yeah, and then so on. So here's the whole entire page. All 6 Toa. That's pretty cool. Next one we have, there's Hope. I'll read it. Now the Toa must find the 6 Mask of Power. The mask will help them combat the evil spreading on Koto before embarking on this difficult journey. Solve the puzzle of the ancients. Put the missing Mask of Power at the bottom of the page into the grid so that none of them are repeated horizontally or vertically. So, yeah. You guys can take a look at that real quick. You can pause the video and take a look at it. Or I'll just point the camera at it for a second. So, yeah. It says, Icy Journey. Kopaka and Protector of Ice reach the heart of the White Realm in the search for the Mask of Power. It's hidden on a high mountain behind an icy labyrinth. I think I said that right. Help the Toa of Ice cross the obstacle by drawing a line leading him straight to the mask. And then it's like, kind of like a maze. So, yeah. That's pretty much it for that page. And then it says, Heroic Defense. can't even speak. The protector fires, preparing his defense as the skull spiders draw closer. Decipher the symbols near the attacking beast and give the protector the right shooting instructions. Help him defeat the spiders so nothing disturbs Tahu from his task on the next page. And this goes on, you have to decipher these codes and other things like that. It goes on to Toa Fire, which you guys can pause the video and read it. Actually, I'll just read it. Tahu sliding across the hot lava on his board. Can you finish the picture so you can reach the mask of fire? And then just read the rest if you guys want to. I'm not going to read it. This is a weapon worthy of the Toa. And I'm not going to read that. I'm just going to let you guys look at it. Nothing really important. Rock jumping. So Anua can move from rock to rock only horizontally or vertically. And he may not step on the same rock twice. So it's like kind of like a rock game. So you guys can pause the video if you want to take a look at that page. So yeah, on the next one, Desert Tornado. This you have to find 10 different differences between these two photos. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And Jungle Tangle, which 3 vines could could Liwa cut to get to the mask underneath? It's like, I gave you guys the answer, but yeah, pretty much it for that. And then Underwater Segi, I don't know how to say that. I'm not sure. You have all the skull spiders and all different kinds of different crazy colors. But yeah, this is help her aim torpedoes. Oh, alright, the protector of water. Help her. The protector needs your help to defend it. Help her aim her torpedoes by drawing straight lines from each one so they can stop as many skull spiders as possible. Actually, no. Wait a minute. Protector of water is not a female. Corgo is. That's weird. Okay, well that's a error. And it says, I guess you have to draw the rest of the mask. As you have the golden mask right here, you just draw the rest. So, yeah. Then it shows Battle in the Ancient City. This is actually, when the Toa fight loss. This is actually from the animation, it's just like the legend was. But this is actually from episode 8. So, yeah, I'll read it. Wearing the new mask, the Toa arrived at the ancient city of the mask makers in the heart of Akoto. In the heart of the island of Akoto. I think we have company. A monstrous spider buried the way to the city. It was the Lord Skull Spiders who had come to take the Toa's mask of power. The heroes moved to attack the monster. After a long and grueling battle, the Lord Skull Spiders was defeated and fell from the bridge into a cataclysm. I can't even say it. I'm thinking cataclysm, but when we act together, our masks have the power to defeat evil. The Toa entered the city to look for the tomb of the ancient mask maker, and then the heroes did not wait. It says we must find Ikimu before the enemy does. Our mask will guide us, and it shows the hand coming out of the ground. The heroes did not know that fighting the hordes of skull spiders was just the beginning of their adventure. And that's pretty much it for the Battle in the Ancient City. Next here we have the Bony Guardians. At the heart of the ancient city lives the Dark Skull Grinder. He sent 2 guardians to protect the path leading to Ikimu. Look at the ancient code from Akoto Island and use it to find the names of the Toa's new enemies. So, yeah, you just decipher it and it says like Skull Warrior, Skull Slicer, and yeah. And Awakening, the Master of Elements, found the lost tomb, went inside, and woke the sleeping Ikimu. But this wasn't the end of their struggle with evil forces. Look at the picture and connect each close-up with the right Toa. And then you have like all the Toa, the combo models for some reason. And you have Ikimu with this protector mask on. So, yeah. You got this board game, which is kind of pretty, I think it's pretty cool. It's called Game of Mask. I'm not going to go over the instructions of it, but you guys can pause the video and see if you want to read that. There we go. I'll just read this part. Skull Spiders stole the Fire Protector's mask. Embark on a dangerous journey with their friends to the heart of spider webs and retrieve it. Who will reach the mask first? The rules are described on the next page. Before you begin, you must learn the rules of the game. And that goes on with the rules of the game on that side. And then we have a quiz. And it says the Toe retrieved all the Mask of Power, but this is not the end of their adventure. Merely the beginning of their struggle against evil. Try to recall the events and answer all the questions below, and then ask like how many realms are on Koto 6, and you guys can pause the video if you want to see these questions. And here you go right there. I'll just show it to you guys. Pretty simple questions, I would say, and yeah, pretty much it. And now on the back, in the end of the book, shows the answers. You guys can pause the video if you want to see the answers. Try to get it as clear as possible. There we go. There you go. And then this shows this pretty cool poster. I may rip this out because I don't think the answers are important. I'm not going to be really using this activity book. I'll probably rip this out and hang it on my wall. But pretty cool poster. And it's mask maker Kimu and Tahu and Kota and the mask creation. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And I don't understand why it's this here. It's weird, but yeah. And here's the Mac. We have loss and description of the activity book, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have anything to say in the comments, go ahead and yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.